Hello, everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Scorpio Weekly Tarotscope. This will be for November 15th through the 22nd. I have missed you guys. I'm sorry I had to take some time off too. These energies get to me too. It's been a pretty crazy fucking year. All right. Let's get you some oracle cards real quick. See what the overall energy for the week is, and then we'll get into your tarot. Oh, this is good. Okay, so you do have caring connections as your overall energy for the week. So this does represent that you might be starting a new relationship, that you have somebody in your surroundings that really cares for you, wants to show a lot of support for you. If you resonate with the feminine energy, this does represent a masculine energy really looking at you in the sense of opening up to a relationship with you. If you represent more with the masculine energy, this would say that you are looking towards starting a relationship with somebody. You do have the strategy card, which is about planning, which is about really putting a lot of thought into something. But I think overall, this also could represent you finding that really good balance within yourself, within your own divine feminine and masculine energy. Let's get a few more on these. This is also having a good balance within your emotions and your physical world, having a good balance between what you desire and what actions you need to take. Let's see. This is really good. If you're recently starting a connection with somebody, or if you have a relationship with somebody and you're kind of questioning what's going on in the relationship, I do feel that this person is putting in a lot of thought into the future with you. This person could even be wanting to maybe express more feelings to you, express more of their desires to you. This person really admires you. They really want to support you. They want to kind of be there for you. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Oh, definitely. And you have the Knight of Cups as your overall energy. So this does represent the start of a new romantic cycle for you. It does represent somebody wanting to come in and sweep you off your feet. Now, keep in mind the energies could be reversed. This could be your desire for somebody else. I do want to point out with the Strength card and the King of Wands, this is somebody who has a strong, strong desire for you, who has a lot of passion for you, who really is wanting to kind of take a big action towards you, especially with the Fool card. This person is really wanting to take a leap of faith. But with the Strength card, they are practicing some sort of reserve. They are holding back a little bit because it is possible that they don't just want to jump in. They don't just want to jump in and risk messing anything up. The Fool does represent taking a leap of faith, but the Strength card represents somebody who is really serious about this, somebody who really wants to have things, very well planned out. They don't want to just kind of throw it all out there without having a plan. They don't want to have any, they don't want to put the offer out there if they don't have anything to back it up. So if you are maybe questioning where you stand with another person, understand that this person does look like they're putting a lot of thought into this. The Knight of Cups is somebody who's very romantic, who's very dreamy, but the Knight of Cups does have the tendency to kind of have those up and down kind of emotions sometimes, who does seem to, tend to get caught up in the moment. So this person could be very well aware of that within themselves, or that could be your emotions as well. And so with the King of Wands and the Strength card, this person is just kind of trying to hold back a little bit and make sure that they do it the right way, because they're wanting to take a big step with you. Oh, well, that's a nice message for you guys. All right. So let's see what else you got going on. But definitely it seems like the theme of your week is going to be relationships, is going to be romance. If you're not feeling this, if you're sitting there going, I don't see this as a possibility, that strategy card and the King of Wands cards is also a message to kind of take the lead in your own life. Focus on what it is that you're passionate about, and focus on maybe making your own plans for what you're passionate about in your future, and kind of taking some sort of lead in your life. And by doing that, if you're looking for that romantic relationship is going to follow when you take the lead by following your passions. All right, so what is your energy coming into the week? You have the Queen of Swords, the Star card. Oh, I love that. You're feeling very confident. The Queen of Swords is somebody who really is not looking at any kind of situation in an emotional way. She's looking at things in a very logical way. The Star card is about somebody who is really focused on, those big dreams, those big desires. So you have your sights set on something, and you're really focused on that. You really are focused on doing the right thing, doing what's right for you. In the same sense, you're feeling very confident about this. You're not letting your emotions kind of override this. And you have the Six of Swords, which is about success and victory. So a lot of you could be really focused on your work right now. You could be really focused on just kind of achieving a certain level of success for yourself. If this is in regards to a relationship, you could feel really confident in this. You could really feel confident in this relationship kind of, making it in the long haul. But again, you don't seem to be letting your emotions get involved in it. Okay, I'm sorry. Where were we? Okay, let's see what is coming towards you this week. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very focused on setting her own intentions. It's a really good energy. Let's see. What is coming towards you this week? So you do have the Page of Swords. That's new ideas. That's communication coming in. I feel like it's kind of unexpected communication, or it might be communication that it's not like completely, it's not very clear communication. But it is communication at the very least. It's just, or it's unexpected communication, or this is somebody who's kind of paying a lot of attention to you, wanting to approach you with something. You have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so it's communication that might come in very small, very unexpected. It might be, give me one more on the Page of Swords. It's communication that's going to give you a lot of clarity. You have the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is good. So this is going to be communication in regards to a relationship. This is going to be communication from a person who is interested in starting a relationship with you. Now, keep in mind, having two pages, that's a younger type of energy. It's a new beginning type of energy. It's also more lighthearted. So the Ace of Cups is behind this. There's a lot of love behind this. There's, a huge desire, but I think the approach of it, the delivery of it is not going to be this big expression of love, but there will be that kind of communication. And and it is going to be surrounding commitment. Somebody might be trying to hold back a little bit as far as fully expressing something, but the desire for commitment is there. The desire for a new beginning is there. You have the Five of Swords. Give me one more on this. I kind of feel like with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups, I kind of feel like you will be questioning it. Do you see how she's looking behind her? I kind of feel like you will be questioning it. You're very guarded right now. You are in the Queen of Swords energy. I do feel like you'll be questioning it. This is somebody maybe who has approached you with this in the past. You're really worried about whether or not this person is serious. It could be that you've gotten yourself to this very grounded place with the Nine of Wands. You've been through a lot. You've maybe, again, been through this with this person before. And like I said, they're approaching you in this Page energy. And I think that you are looking towards something very serious at this point. You're wanting serious commitment. You're wanting a big change. And what this person is approaching you with, it appears to be very small. Now, like I said, there's the Ace of Cups behind this, which is, this is somebody who does have a lot of love for you. What are the true intentions of this person? You're skeptical. You have the King of Cups. This person, you have the Nine of Swords. You have the Fool card. You have the Hermit card. You have the Hanged Man. I do feel this person has a lot of love for you. A lot of love for you. The King of Cups is somebody who has the best intentions. Somebody who genuinely wants to nurture. The Nine of Swords and the Fool card is somebody who is just, maybe really struggles with expressing emotions. This person maybe, when it comes to maybe the depth of the relationship, the depth of their feelings, this is something very new to them. With the Hermit card, this is something that maybe they're still trying to understand. I do feel that this person really is wanting to do the right thing in this relationship. The Hanged Man is like they're just not sure. Or it's not that they're not sure, it's that they want to surrender to this. Tell me one more about the Hanged Man. For some of you, this is a really strong connection. This is a very, a soulmate connection, a twin flame connection. That there's a lot more depth to this relationship. There's a lot of feelings in this connection. There's this huge draw between the two of you, this huge pull between the two of you, and it's hard for, it's something, again, on another level. And for this person, there's just a lot of uncertainty about how to go about this, which is why the approach is maybe not what you are expecting it to be. And that might be why you're a little skeptical of this. But I do want to say, with the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this person genuinely does have a great deal of love for you. They do want a new beginning with this, but they also just feel very uncertain as to how to approach this the right way. Okay, so what is your guidance in this week? You have the Death card. You have the Empress card. And you have the Two of Cups, and you have the Emperor. Okay, the Death card represents a complete transformation. It represents leaving the past behind. And the Empress card represents unconditional love, focusing on what you're wanting to manifest. And the Two of Cups represents that balance, that harmony, that soulmate relationship. The Emperor does represent that level of structure, of getting grounded, of being very focused on your goals. Underneath that, you have the Temperance card, which is about going with the flow. And you have the Sun card, which is about enlightenment, which is about happiness and joy. So I think it's a matter of kind of finding the balance between these energies. These are all major cards, by the way. If this is somebody that you've been dealing with for some time, again, with the Five of Swords, you seem to be very skeptical. You have gone through this before, or you feel like you have gone through this before with this person. The way that they are approaching this, you are in this Queen of Swords energy, and this person is approaching you in this Page of Swords energy. You might have a lot more confidence in this connection than they do. Give me more on what this Emperor represents. I think the Death card is saying kind of leave the past behind on this. Don't go by how things have been in the past with this person, because while you have gone through this massive transformation in yourself, this person has gone through this as well. This person just... Masculine energies in general, if you think about it, the feminine energy is the more emotional energy. And mind you, this is if you do resonate with the feminine energy. If you represent with the masculine energy, this is going to be obviously flipped for you, the energies in the reading. But, sorry. The feminine energy in general is more comfortable in their emotions. They are more comfortable with spirituality. They are, because that is the essence of feminine energy. The masculine energy is more comfortable in physical proof, in taking action, in feeling grounded. And so when it comes to, especially somebody, the more masculine somebody, the more of masculine energy that somebody is, the more they're going to be focused on that physical. When you have a twin flame relationship, there is so much spirituality to it. There's so much of a higher level of emotions, that you don't really have the physical proof for that some people are seeking. And so understand that for a masculine energy stepping into emotions like this, even if it was not a twin flame relationship, just with the Scorpio in general, because Scorpio do have such intense depth and intense feelings. So there is a level of uncertainty in stepping into something like this, especially when they don't have the physical proof of this. And that's what this Ace of Wands is. I think overall, this person is wanting to bring this relationship more into the physical, to have more confidence in what their feelings are. So their approach might be very lighthearted. It might not have this big emotional outburst that you want. There might be a little bit of uncertainty as to what they're expressing, but the love is there. The desire is there. The desire to understand what they're feeling is there. I feel like this person has been dealing with a lot that maybe you're you're not aware of. I feel that this person has been dealing with a lot of feelings with this connection in general, that they are just not, they're just not sure how to deal with. And I honestly feel like this person has tried to walk away from this connection, but they cannot. They feel very stuck to you. They feel that there's this pull to you that they cannot explain. And they're trying very hard to put up they're trying very hard to be strong. They're trying very hard to be this very masculine energy for you. But when it comes to addressing this emotional part of it, they are uncertain about that. Give me more about this Emperor, please. You have the and the Ten of Cups. There is a lot of love in this connection. But it's almost like the amount of love that is in this connection for the masculine part of it, and maybe even you as well, because you are showing up as this Five of Swords too, and we do have this Five of Swords twice. And remember, in these strong soulmate connections and these strong twin flame connections, there is a mirroring aspect to it. So with you being in that Queen of Swords energy, you yourself could be really struggling in letting yourself kind of tap into these feelings right now. And so you both could be kind of putting on this front. You're just putting it up in a different way. Because you both kind of see how much love there is and how powerful that is. And you have this perception that having that much love for another person could really take you under. But if you look at it in the example of the Empress of unconditional love, having unconditional love for somebody, having true unconditional love for somebody is never going to get you hurt, period. Does that mean that the other person is going to give you the exact same in return? No, you can't, you can't force somebody. But the only thing that hurts us when it comes to love is our expectations, we put up all these rules that we expect another person to follow. And that's kind of unreasonable when you think about it. You can't expect somebody to be exactly what you want them to be, especially when you don't want to change for another person, right? So don't allow don't feel like you can't feel that unconditional love if that's what you feel for that person. Don't feel like that's going to get you hurt. You have and the Ace of Wands. And the Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. I love this. Okay, so when it comes to really being able to feel comfortable in the emotions, in the depth of this connection, I do feel with the Five of Swords and the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands, it's there's so much passion in this connection. There's so much pull to this connection that the spark is there, the desire is there. You have the Ace of Wands twice. So I do feel, do you have all four aces here? Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. You have three, except the Ace of Pentacles. And that's what is needed in this. That's what you both, I think, are seeking. This person is coming back around. They're wanting to communicate. I don't feel that they're communicating to you in maybe the way that you expect, because you've gotten yourself in this Queen of Swords energy. You're focused on, I want this, I want the ultimate level of success. You're focused on commitment. And so I do feel that you're uncertain when they're approaching you. But again, keep in mind, if you're feeling this Five of Swords energy, that person is mirroring that back to you. So, try to, again, let the past go and see this situation from an unconditional love perspective and follow your instincts as far as that's concerned. I think that this person is just really wanting to understand this connection. And I feel that being able to come together in a more physical way between the two of you is really going to help that connection. And I think that having both of the Ace of Wands twice, I think that that's what this is moving towards. So you are manifesting what you want. So, just follow your instincts on this. Any final guidance for you guys? We don't want this. We want this. You have the Mirror. Yeah. Again, remember, this person is mirroring you. So, if you're trying to be strong, so are they. If you're feeling insecure about something, so are they. So just keep that in mind. And if you have time and if you think about it, really look into what mirroring is within relationships, not just within twin flame relationships, in all of your relationships, because in essence, everybody in some way, shape, or form is a mirror to you in some way. You also have you're already doing it, which is the message to stop overthinking and keep moving forward. And you have starseed, you have what lights you up. That's about, again, staying in that unconditional love type of energy. And then you have the ever unfolding rose. It's happening. This is the message is it's happening for you, not to you. So understand that you are on the right path. You are in this very, strong energy this week because you have done the work. You have manifested this. This coming back to you is, because you are on the right path. This is something that is showing you something that you're manifesting in some way. Now, if it's coming at you in a way that you are not feeling good about, or you feel like this is not how I want this, again, understand that in some aspect it's a mirror of your fears. And so when you take that time to look at this in the energy of unconditional love, you're good. Also, this card is also representative of the twin flame connections. If you keep in mind that with the twin flame connections, there's not really a runner chaser. I don't like that term. It's not runner chaser. It's that, you know, when you two get together, if there are any kind of deep-seated fears, any kind of like issues or insecurities or anything like that, when you two connect, those things are going to be triggered. And the pull back is because there is that time apart that is needed to address and heal those issues and work through those issues on your own, because you can't always work through these things together, because these are issues that came about that had nothing to do with the relationship. These issues that are coming up for healing, these are issues that came from childhood, that came from past relationships. So it's not really reasonable to have to work through all these issues together. That just creates more tension. But I do think that you're on a really good path with this relationship. Let me just get a couple more about this relationship specifically this week. You have the bridge. Yeah, this is reconnecting. The snake represents a level of fear, but the snake also represents transformation. And the compass represents changing the way that you're perceiving this. Instead of being very defensive, again, see this in the energy of unconditional love. And you have the lilies card, which is purity and cleansing. So I love you guys. Have an amazing week. Bye-bye.